All right, listen up, because today we're answering the most dangerous question in the gun world. Can a factory Howa 1500 that costs less than your monthly truck payment actually outshoot a custom Tikka T3x rebuilt from scratch by a professional gunsmith? Sounds insane, right? That's exactly why we're testing it. On one side, you've got Japan's quiet killer, the Howa 1500. This rifle has been sneaking onto ranges and embarrassing guns twice its price since 1979. You can grab a complete Howa brand new for $500 to $600. A barreled action from Brownells costs around $485. And here's what's wild. It ships with a sub-MOA accuracy guarantee straight from the factory. The factory is literally betting money on this rifle before you even open the box. On the other side, you've got Finland's golden child after a full makeover, the custom Tikka T3x. This one's been stripped to bare. Metal, trued, rebarreled with premium steel, and dropped into a carbon fiber stock. By the time the gunsmith hands it back, you're looking at $2,000 to $3,500. Here's a fact most people don't know. Tikka barrels come off the exact same machinery as Sako barrels, which are considered some of the finest production barrels on earth. Even a stock Tikka is already punching with serious hardware under the hood. 5 rounds, 2 rifles, 1 winner at the end. Let's go. Round 1. Accuracy. Here's a fact that should make every expensive rifle owner sweat. A Howa 1500 HS Precision in 6.5 Creedmoor was tested shooting just over half-inch groups at 100 yards with factory Hornady ammo. No bedding work, no barrel lapping, no gunsmith magic, just a scope and trigger time. One reviewer liked his test Howa so much he actually bought it and then bought a second one. That's not a review. That's a love story. A hunter on long-range hunting forum ran his Howa 1500 for 10 straight years hunting deer out to 500 yards and got it down to sub-half MOA with handloads. When he finally rebarreled it after a decade, the action was still running perfectly. That's a $500 action doing a $3,000 rifle's job for 10 years. Now the custom Tikka plays a completely different game. A stock Tikka T3x is already guaranteed a 1 MOA, but most blow past that easily. One Sniper's Hide member reported his CTR in 6.5 Creedmoor shot under half MOA with its very first 5 rounds out of the box. After finding the right handload, it became a quarter MOA rifle, with nothing changed except a trigger spring. Once you add a premium Ace or Bartlein barrel and true the action, hold on to your hat. Outdoor Life tested a custom Tikka T3x and recorded 20-shot group aggregates with mean radii in the mid 0.3-inch range. That's not cherry-picked shots on a calm day. That's repeatable precision over massive sample sizes. The Tikka TAS A1 held 1 MOA all the way out to 1,308 yards with factory ammo. Let that distance sink in. At 100 yards, these two trade blows, and you might not tell them apart on paper. But stretch past 600 yards, and the custom Tikka starts pulling away like it has a completely different engine. Round 2. Trigger. Your trigger is the last thing you touch before the bullet leaves, and it matters way more than people think. Howa's Hacked is a 2-stage trigger that breaks at around 2.5 pounds with barely any take-up. No creep, no mush, no weird gritty zone. Testers noted it broke crisply at 2 pounds 7 ounces and felt zero need to adjust it out of the box. That's insane for this price when so many factory triggers feel like dragging a brick through wet cement. Here's the budget hack Howa guys love. Swap the spring for $15 and you've got a competition trigger. $15 turns a good trigger into a great one. Now the Tikka trigger has earned a straight-up cult following, and it deserves every single bit of hype. Single stage, adjustable down to 2 pounds, with a break so clean it feels like snapping a glass rod. One tester said the Tikka U PR, with its trigger set at nearly 4 pounds from the factory, still delivered sub-3/4 MOA groups without him even bothering to adjust it. Multiple owners who've spent hundreds on Timney and TriggerTech upgrades say the stock Tikka trigger matches or beats them all. After a custom build, most gunsmiths don't even touch it. When professionals leave your factory trigger alone, that tells you everything you need to know. The Howa is close, really close, but close isn't a win. Round 3, Action Smoothness. Sorry Howa fans, but this round isn't even a fair fight. The Tikka bolt action is legendary and there's no other word for it. It glides like it's riding on ball bearings dipped in butter. One reviewer described feeding a round so smooth, you genuinely wonder if it even picked one up. Shooters who own 5 or 6 different platforms almost universally say the Tikka is the smoothest factory bolt they've ever cycled in their life. After a custom build where the action gets trued and bolt lugs lapped, it becomes almost unfairly good. A Rockslide forum member nailed it perfectly. The Tikka bolt always wants to go home while the Howa bolt needs convincing. The Howa works, it's reliable, and it goes bang every single time you need it to. But it feels notchy and rough, especially when new. Multiple owners say they've tried for years to smooth one up and never reached Tikka territory. It's like comparing a Toyota door to a Lexus door. Both close, both latch, but one just feels like money. Now the Howa earns respect back in other ways. Its M16 style extractor is genuinely tougher than the Tikka's. Sako style extractor. The action is more open on top, making it easier to clear issues and hand-load rounds in the field. The firing pin assembly comes out without any tools at all. Try doing that with most bolt actions. But when it comes to that silky, addictive feeling of cycling, the bolt, the Tikka, lives on a completely different planet. Round 4, Aftermarket support. No rifle stays stock forever, and this is where your platform choice really matters. The Tikka T3x Aftermarket is massive and still exploding every year. Chassis from MDT, KRG, XLR, plus stocks from Mesa Precision, Manners, and Macmillan. Here's a wild fact. Tikka's new Ace chassis lets you swap between T3X, T3, and even Rimfire T1X actions on one setup. One chassis, 3 completely different rifles. That's insane modularity. Every precision gunsmith in the country knows the Tikka platform blindfolded. Detachable mags come standard and AICS compatible options are coming soon. If you can dream it, somebody already makes it for a Tikka. The Howa has a respectable growing aftermarket, but it's not as deep. MDT, KRG Bravo, Oryx for chassis, and Boyd's and Bell & Carlson for stocks. Brownells sells barreled actions, so building from zero is totally doable. But here's the catch nobody mentions until you're already committed. The Howa uses metric barrel threads. Not every gunsmith wants to swap their lathe gearing for metric work. That limits barrel choices or adds cost and headaches down the road. One Sniper's Hide member who loved his Howa admitted he wished he'd gone to the Remington 700 clone just for aftermarket depth. The Howa's secret weapon is that insane entry price. Barreled action under $500, and you build your dream piece by piece. But if your rifle is going to evolve over years, the Tikka gives you way more doors to walk through. Round 5, Value for Money. This is where the Howa stands up and drops the mic on everybody. A complete Howa 1500 in a KRG Bravo chassis with a solid scope can be built for $1,200 to $1,500 total. Sub-MOA rifle. Great trigger, proper chassis, glass on top, and money left over for ammo. For that same budget, you're just buying the base Tikka before any custom work even starts. Once you pay for premium barrel, action truing, upgraded stock, and labor, the custom Tikka lands at $2,500 to $3,500. That's 2 to 3 times the entire Howa setup. The Howa chassis rifle package with scope, bipod, brake, and 10-round mag comes in at just $1,299, ready to shoot out of the box. An NRA reviewer straight up called Howa rifles the best-kept secret in the shooting world. Is the custom Tikka objectively a better rifle? In raw accuracy, bolt feel, and upgrade potential? Yes, honestly, it is. But is it 2 to 3 times better? For most shooters, the honest answer is absolutely not. The Howa gives 90% of the performance for a fraction of the cost. That last 10% is real but painfully expensive to chase. If you're a PRS competitor needing every tenth of an MOA at 1,000 yards, the Tikka makes total sense. But if you want a rifle that rings steel all day, fills the freezer, and leaves cash for ammo, the Howa is one of the best deals in all of firearms. This round isn't close. Howa takes it and takes it hard. And the winner is... We're living in the golden age of budget precision rifles, and most people have no idea. 20 years ago, a sub-MOA factory rifle under $1,000 was pure fantasy. Now the Howa 1500 does it while yawning. A custom Tikka delivering half MOA in a field-ready package under $3,000 would have been military contract territory not long ago. Can a 2026 Howa outshoot a custom Tikka? On its best day with the right ammo, absolutely. They trade blows at 100 yards, but over thousands of rounds pushing past 600 yards where every fraction matters, the custom Tikka pulls ahead. Better action, better trigger, better barrel, more upgrade pass. The custom Tikka T3x wins this battle 4 rounds to 1. But here's the plot twist that makes this whole fight beautiful. The Howa wins the only argument that matters for 90% of real-world shooters. Insane performance without destroying your wallet. 90% of the results for a third of the price. That's not losing. That's being the smartest guy at the range. If money is no object, buy the custom Tikka. If money is reality, buy the Howa. And spend what you saved on ammo, because the best precision rifle in the world is the one you can actually afford to shoot. Drop a comment telling us which one you'd pick. Smash that like if the Howa gang earned your respect today. Subscribe so you don't miss the next build battle. It's going to be even crazier. See you on the range.